Well, hello everybody on YouTube again. I am your host for gaming this morning. I do want to go ahead and apologize. I said I was going to do this broadcast last night, but I kind of got tired and yeah, the rest is history. There is some information before I want to start this broadcast with RWBY. The medal count for the Olympics so far. Last time I checked till now, U.S. is not doing very well. I was hoping they would. The countries that's ahead of us right now. In first place is Norway with 11 gold, 10 silver, 8 bronze, total of 29. Germany's in second with 11 gold, 7 silver, and 5 bronze, 23 medals. You know what? I'm just gonna do medals. Then you got Canada with 19 medals. Netherlands with 14. France with 13, and you got the U.S. round on the bottom of the 6, with 12 medals altogether, and just underneath us is gonna be Austria, and that is where I'm gonna actually stop there. They got 10. And in other news, games that you can't wait to get. Okay, so today is the 20th, and the only game that's coming out today, ready for pickup at stores at your local GameStop or Walmart stores, will happen to be Metal Gear Solid. Again, I haven't played that one all that well, and everybody says that's a good game to get, but I'm actually saving my money for other games, and I might get that future on. Probably not enough to get viewers, because everybody will probably already play that game by now. In other words, 3 days from now, Cast Cure is coming out on the 23rd, along with Sword Art Final Bullet. And I think that's where we're going to stop today with gaming that's coming out. Gaming dates. I am looking forward for this Sword Art game that's coming out on the 23rd. However, I'm bugging GameStop right now of asking if they're going to have an early release date excuse me, for that game. And as far as I know, we might. That's all I'm going to say. We might. Go to your local GameStop if you got that game pre-order, or any games pre-order, and ask them if they do an early release date. And I usually would keep up with those as best to my ability. For right now, I'm gonna say yes, we're having a early release date. When is it gonna be? I don't know if it's gonna be either a 9 o'clock or a 12 o'clock release date. I would like the 12 o'clock release date just because I can, as soon as I leave from work, I can go and pick it up. But that's just me. And yes, I am going to broadcast that game for you guys as soon as I get it. So yeah, we're gonna probably broadcast the crap out of that thing, out of that game. So be watching for that. Other things that we've got for you today, it happens to be, I found something very special at Barnes & Noble's today, or yesterday. And I did say it in my broadcast yesterday, but RWBY, or the Rooster Teeth has finally did it. They made a manga version of the anime. I knew it was gonna come out eventually. I just wasn't holding my breath for it. But here it is. This is the first book I have seen for RWBY, so this is pretty amazing. However, I think the manga is gonna be like a filler, like actually go into details with each and every character while Beacon is still standing. Because I'm at a part in this book where RWBY fights Cardin. And if memory serves me correctly, she never does in the anime. Unless I'm mistaken, any RWBY fans that think they know more than me can comment at the bottom and actually tell me what episode. I've got all the tapes and cassettes. Or, I got all the DVDs for RWBY, so I can go back and recheck myself on this, and I will apologize if I do mislead in any information whatsoever. But as far as my memory goes, RWBY never fights Cardin, and she's actually fighting Cardin in the first few chapters of this manga book, which I'm not mad about it being a filler. I'm actually kind of glad, because if RWBY fans notice, there's a lot of time in between episodes that passes from one episode to the next. I mean, shoot, we didn't get to see all the dating that John and Pyrrha did after the dance. So if it's going to be a filler like one of those, I would actually like to see a more in-depth of if they really liked each other kind of thing. And yeah, okay, they dated. Okay, Pyrrha dated John, alright? That's all we get. We don't really get to see if Pyrrha and their relationship wanted to go further, but since the fight at Beacon, you know, everything went south, and they thought that's all the information that we wanted. No, I wanted more information about their relationship, and I wanted to see if they actually took it to where people actually knew about the relationship. And then I also wanted to think that there was a little development in relationship with another character besides Weiss. We all know that John is never going to date Weiss because Weiss is a butt. However, the voice actor for her is a very nice person. She actually treated everybody, all the fans, with respect at SuperCon last year. And I guess she liked it down here so much, she's going to actually bring the voice actors for Ruby, Blake, and Yang. I can't wait to see the voice actor for Yang, because I think she's going to be a very interesting character in person. Just because all the puns. Are we going to get a lot of puns? I would actually be disappointed if I didn't get a pun. And I'm actually going to try to see if they would sign this book for me. For the voice actors, because I can't get the Arthur, because the guy who created RWBY, as we all know, passed away. And I was actually kind of scared of where they was going to go with RWBY. After that point. However, okay, so the author for the manga is a little different. I'm not gonna say his name because I am gonna probably screw that up. But let me see if I can pull this. Okay, if y'all can see it, my bad. But yeah, if anybody can get him to come to SuperCon too, we would really appreciate it. because I would probably try to get him to sign like that page with his name on it, along with get a page in here with all the RWBY characters and let them sign it like right here or something. Yeah, guys, that right there is some pretty good stuff. I'm actually glad. And after the guy passed away, they're doing a pretty good job of keeping the series alive. However, are they going to change it from his original designs, or do they got the original design somewhere where they can keep up with it? That I do not know, and I really don't care as long as they keep the series going. As long as they don't put John and Weiss together, if they put John and Weiss together, I might just give up on the episode altogether. Yeah. Going back to the game, though, I'm actually gonna branch out in this interview broadcast and actually do a multiplayer. And I hope people don't get mad at me for talking a lot. Before we do that, though, I am still working on the SuperCon videos. My computer wants to be a butt. It's probably going to be a long time before I get that video on, and I need to hurry up and do that because that was a fun games that we played, and y'all would laugh at some of us playing the VR. It's crazy. On the other hand, it's just, the convention wasn't worth driving an hour and 35 minutes to. Sorry, guys. Your post said it was going to be bigger. We went to it, not very big. Didn't want to come back a second day because it was just that bad. There's a lot of improvements that y'all need to do playthrough convention, and one of them is actually the cosplaying rules. Y'all need to change that up a bit, especially when it's an actual fake weapon that nobody has ever made yet. Just because it has metal in it, y'all think it's a bad thing? Yeah, I would re-look at those rules just a tad bit more, because nobody's gonna walk in with a lightsaber with that rule in play. Not very good for you guys. Not at one bit. However, me and my cousin pointed it out. He found a couple board games that actually overlooked that misfortune for me, and we played some other games that was kind of got our minds off of it. So we're gonna get back into RWBY, and for starters, before we get into the multiplayer, I also want to say this. Dear Rooster Teeth, we the fans want a game where we can pick any RWBY character that has been shown so far in the last 5 to 6 seasons. Can you please grant this gamer fan, animation fan, and your new manga fan this reality? I guarantee you will make a lot of money if y'all go this route. And with that being said, I would like a hard copy, not a download copy. This game, everybody, I strongly remind everybody, this is a download copy only. So, I think the game did well. The game is decent. I will prefer a better game. I don't care if they make it like Naruto or Dragon Ball Z with a fighter base arena. More or less like Naruto. Naruto's a little bit better. But I do want a storyline that's a little bit better than this one. Again, also with all the characters that we have seen so far in RWBY, like bring back Pyrrha, all that. And also you can do costume unlocks with say like you start off with season 1, unlock costumes that they do in season 3, 4, 5, that kind of stuff. That would actually help improve the game just a little bit. Again, that is just my opinion, dear Rooster Teeth. You don't have to act on it, of course. You're a company, you probably don't care what I say anyway, like everybody else. Okay. But yes, and if any fans watch this, if any fans, please comment at the bottom. Please share this video, and please send it to Rooster Teeth, because I don't know how to do that yet. But yes, so let's get into the multiplayer. None of my friends probably don't got this game. Yeah. I'm gonna create a lobby though. We're gonna put public. Select chapter. Select a character. Let's see. Yes, all my RWBY characters are still level 1, and my reason behind that is I have this rule on games that I do not play as a girl, except for special reasons. Hence, John and Pierre are the highest level already. Yeah. Those two are my favorite characters, and this is the first anime show, that I do not like any of the main characters, except for RWBY and Yang. But outside of the sister laughs, John and Pierre is my two favorite characters, just because the creation unit behind them are so much similar to my life right now. It's freaking ridiculous. And losing that one girl that truly loved you, and she winds up dying, and now you're going through life like, well, what am I supposed to do now? And I like how John actually buttons up and actually starts trying to get stronger. So, but today I'm gonna play as Ren, and I'm gonna start on the first level. I know we've been boots on the ground here for the several last broadcasts, but with the friends that I've got, I really don't know, or since I'm up to the public, we really don't know if who and what we'll get. So we're not going to sit here and wait for them. You can actually go ahead and start the game on the multiplayer, and they just join in when they do, and there's no little lag for that neither. If there is, you barely can tell it. So we're just gonna go ahead and play. Out of all the guy characters though, I think Ren is my second favorite, and I forgot everything's on the left. Give me 1 second, people. I've actually got to switch my my camera around. I am so totally sorry for this. Okay, sorry guys for that little mishap. I keep forgetting that all the RWBY's characters is on that side. I'm always set up for the right side. So, my bad. Again, Ren happens to be one of my favorite Zen guys in the series. And you know what? I'm starting to think he's starting to act like Master Yoda at a very young age. Just because, you know, I think he's got that, what do you call him? Like a very zen thing going on. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't even know if this mic works doing that. So sorry for that inconvenience. So we're back on RWBY. Okay, like I said, Ren's one of my favorite guys, being Zen.
And so it begins.
He is like a young... oh crap. Already? Oh boy. This is a lot. Did somebody join and start this thing without me? Okay, crap. Okay. I'm gonna literally say this game involves with a lot of running away. Am I joking? No. If you can see. What I mean, as of right now, I'm literally...
That was exceptional.
Nice work, students.
I was literally running away
some trouble with
from the enemies.
In this area. We need boots on the ground to investigate. That means you, team. Onward!
And keep an eye on for these treasures. They actually help you level up. And as you can see, I'm almost leveling Ren up to level 3. You know what? I think Ren's biggest flaw, though, is where him and Nora. I wonder what would happen if him and Nora just got separated one big good time. Would he go freaking out? Or would Nora just go like, where is Ren? Or, you know, there's a lot I could say. What would happen? But if Ren and Nora don't get together in this series, the only two character couple that's been through this from the beginning, I am going to be one mad kid. And, okay, so the guns don't actually work like you would think they would work. Like they would online. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh my goodness, I need to hurry up and find a place. I've been looking, just not good. Crap. Oi. Oh, snap. There we go.
That was satisfying.
It kind of looked like a hidden door. Okay. So, again, also go through these blocks. You will always find a 25% heal or XP points, experience points. To help you level up. And again, the reason why I do this, go around the playing field, there are these treasures, and they specifically help you level
These
up.
must be full of history.
Ah, yes, the Emerald Forest is filled with the ruins of
They really help
ancient
you
kingdoms.
level
Keep
up
an
a whole
eye
lot
out
quicker.
for artifacts. Dr. Oobleck is always looking to expand
Like that right
Beacon's
there.
collection.
And if you kind of noticed, and I have too, and it varies to different levels of which ones you go to, but the artifacts, they're literally chess pieces. When they had to get them in the
Another milestone.
they're literally chess pieces that from season 1 when they're making teams. So I thought that was pretty weird and pretty neat at the same time. So what I'm doing now, you got your experience points, and this is what you can get with them. Right now, I'm just gonna spend on the one. The spin jutsu here. You can save up and get 2. It's gonna be hard to save up for 2. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I can get into, but I really, there's just so much that I don't even know yet because I just mess around with it. At any point you can erase all your skill points and reset them, but that's at your own discretion. I don't think you will lose your 10 levels though. Again, Rooster Teeth, you did a fantastic job, but that's another downfall for this game. Level 10 being the highest, and not that much customization in how to play with your character. I do have a good feeling that this could be a good RPG game if they up their ante just a little bit. But for a company
Careful.
that does it,
Beowulf's nearby.
for a company that doesn't really heavily make games, they did a very good job in this. And so I am actually not gonna complain on how they did this.
You're too slow.
Okay, I'm literally running away again. Crap. A lot of running away. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. That was actually pretty neat. Do I know how I did that? No, I do not. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Here we go. Oh snap. Gotta run away. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Oh! Really? Okay. Okay, apparently I'm not getting no help in this session, but just so everybody knows, or let me remind them, I am online. So apparently nobody's playing this game as much.
This area is safe. For now.
No more. Which, I would think they're... I think this is one of the games that literally goes under the radar. And it could be possibly all the gamers who play this, probably in school or something. I don't know.
The security control center for this region is inside that cave. Go have a look, and maybe we can discover what the problem is.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna finish this up in the cave. I'm gonna have 2 attempts of doing so, and I am done. With the broadcast today, just because I am getting yelled at by people who thinks I can do everything they want to at their own time discretion. Which I have a life too. And apparently it's playing games. Yay! Nah, I got a life outside of this, but
One more for the collection.
so yeah, if you noticed, collecting the artifacts, your XP grows a whole lot better. I think I've said enough about this game. However, the RWBY manga, I'm still reading that. And again, like I said, I'm at the point where RWBY is fighting Cardin. And again, I still don't remember a time where RWBY actually faced Cardin. The only people that faced Cardin was John and Pyrrha. This book, the manga has to be a filler from the anime.
Some sort of foreign object. I feel like I've seen that symbol
And
before.
I'm hoping
Never mind that. Defend the control center
that
while
they do
I
more
undo
books
the
and
damage.
do more
Make
books
sure
where
your
they're still
weapons are
at
loaded and your mustache
Beacon,
wax is stowed.
because I
This
really
get hairy.
really would like to see how it goes with John and Pyrrha. A little more information on that note. And I did find out some. I don't think it ever says in the anime as well. Where RWBY is afraid of crowds. But if I'm mistaken, somebody please tell me. But as far as I can remember, they never mentioned that. So that's something new I've already learned about RWBY in the manga. Do I recommend this book so far? Yes, I will.
Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work.
Ah, so that's how I did that. Crap. Seriously?
Halfway point, team.
Holy crap, this is getting... I don't know if it's getting harder or getting easier. No! Why am I... Ah! Okay, that's my attempt and final attempt at that. Because I am literally kind of upset with that. And plus, I don't got no friends actually helping me out with this, so we're just gonna exit out. Yep. Nobody's playing with me, so yeah, I'm gonna be a butt. Again, guys, I would recommend right now, please go pick this up. Especially if you're a RWBY fan. I think this book is gonna be a filler, and what I mean by that, it's gonna actually tell us stuff that is that happen in between episodes, because they skipped the plane ride altogether. And as far as I know, this is volume 1. There's actually no number on it, so I'm hoping this might be the only one, but I hope not. Yes, Rooster Teeth, please support this book. I would actually like to see more books. I like to see other stuff, see what happens to RWBY and their gang, and I mean, I still got to read this myself, and I'll give y'all more influence on that when the time, or not influence, but more information on that when the time comes for that book. Again, guys, watch out for 23rd, and yes, I'm still working on that video from, I'm actually going to call one of my computer cousins to come in to help me with the video editing, so it is coming. It might be a week, but it is coming. It might be after the SAO Final Bullet debut broadcast. With that in mind, that's all I got for you today. And RWBY fans, we can't wait for the next chapter of that series, along with the game ideas that I have actually asked and suggested to Rooster Teeth. So if you're a big RWBY fan, please comment, like, and send this to RWBY, or to Rooster Teeth, and see if we can actually get a darn decent game that's 5 times better than this one. It's a decent first game, no arguments. There is a few stuff that they can do better, and I think we can make a good story game if Rooster Teeth would actually sign and to get it done, because I don't know about you, but this is one of, like I said, this is the top top two animes that I like now is Sword Art and RWBY. And if nobody's familiar with RWBY, look it up online. Get the information. Get the shows. They do got DVDs at your local flag store, because I haven't seen them anywhere else. Other than that, guys, I think I'm done for the day. Just keep in mind the Olympics is still going on until the 25th. So this is the last week of the Olympics. I'm actually gonna turn off and see who's playing and who's winning, and can our U.S. kids actually get some more medals so we won't be lagging behind. But we're doing good. We're in the top 6 out of all the countries and stuff. But again, guys, RWBY, Rooster Teeth, dear Rooster Teeth, we want a better game for RWBY, please. You can even, I'd be happy if you just set it up like Naruto. Even that, I would actually be happy that we have all the characters from RWBY. That was the only downfall in this game. Get all the characters that we have seen so far in RWBY. Just because we like to see those characters again in a game. And if you don't mind, this could be a good swing too. But can we make a game where the attack on beacon still happens, but RWBY actually saves Pyrrha? Ooh. What would have happened if RWBY saves Pyrrha? And I don't know about Yang. I actually think she looks cooler with the robotic arm. We can keep that. I know, I'm going to change the whole darn series by the time I get done with this broadcast. But no, again though, I would seriously like a better game for RWBY. Something I can buy a disc to. A fighting game, kind of like Naruto style, with a twist of a story mode in it would be pretty darn cool. So Rooster Teeth, if you can look into that and see if you can make that dream possible. If you need any more ideas, contact me somehow. Look me up. Send me an email, dadgummit. I can actually help out and tell you what gamers actually want for games like this. But again, you can also read the comments down below. If there are any RWBY fans watching this, they'll probably put their 2 cents in as well. So, dear Rooster Teeth, make another game. Please. Seriously, please. But again, guys, thank you for watching this broadcast. I will hopefully get my other videos done and ready for you. And I'll see you next time. And everybody have a God bless day.